Well, hi. It's Bambi again. I'm wearing my glitter glam faggot sunglasses, and yeah. So, I actually have something I can talk about today, which wasn't expecting, but you know what? You know what? I feel like I feel like it's worth talking about. So, I just went through a breakup with a girl that I was dating briefly. We dated for a little over a month, and you know what? I liked her a lot. I did, but you can't let little things like that bother you. So, but I mean, for some people, you never know. It might be harsh on them because you don't know how hard people can take that. Some people have attachment issues. Blah blah blah. And another thing is my parents are going through a separation. I don't live at home right now. I live with my mom in another city in Florida. Um, Otherwise, I would be doing this video with other people because me and my friends want to do videos together. But I'm not home. I can't do it. I was sort of exiled from my own home, which kind of sucks. So there's that. Me and my parents don't get along right now. I'm trying to find a way back to Tallahassee so I can continue with my life that I miss so much. I message my friends and I'm like, oh, I fucking miss you guys. And I visit from time to time. But what I want to talk about it's a very harsh subject because there's a lot of people that don't understand it. There's a lot of people that have strong feelings towards it. There's a lot of people that completely understand it and they've done it before. I want to address cutting. Cutting in itself, in my own opinion, when I've cut before, I think a lot of people have, it's a hard thing to admit to people that you have cut before because a lot of people look at you with that look like, wow, why the fuck are you doing that? You're not, nothing bad is going on in your life. You're not a homeless kid living in Africa having to blow his cousin's head off because he was told to. It's just when certain things happen, you don't know exactly how to take it. You don't know how to fix the problem, and sometimes you don't have anybody you can go to. I have people I can go to, but sometimes I just don't want to bitch and moan about my own life because I know that the people I go to, they have their issues too. And why am I so low? Okay, so it's getting really hot in here. Let me take this. Don't worry, I'm not like stripping for you. It's really hot, and I'm wearing 2 shirts, including a flannel button-up and whatnot. Okay, so basically, my friend, name excluded, has began cutting, and I was trying to explain to her that it doesn't really help in a lot of ways. Like at first, it might seem like it does, but eventually, you kind of do start to lose yourself in it. It becomes the thing that you resort to, no matter what the problem is. It can be the smallest thing, and that thinking about that really sucks because it takes you over. It's one of the worst things because it becomes extremely detrimental to your health, and a lot of kids resort to it now, and I think it's a huge issue because nobody presses it. Nobody wants to talk about it because a lot of people try and keep it secretive, and and that's okay. Not everybody has to talk about it, but when somebody does talk about it and you look at them and you say, well, you're fucking emo. You're a fucking loser. You should go fucking die in a hole because you can't fucking deal with your own problems. Other people have problems too. That is just not cool. Like, that's not cool, man, because you don't know what those person's problems are. You don't know all that they're feeling inside. You don't know. You never know. No matter how much you know about them, no matter how much they told you, if you think they've told you everything, they might still have not told you everything. So, before you say things, because you never know what the effects that's going to have on somebody. Maybe it won't affect them at all, but maybe it could escalate their feelings to the point of where they do something even worse or continue, and it gets harsher. And kids are brutal; they really are. And then there's the ones that there's kids. I have a friend or an ex-friend. I stopped being friends with her because it was just not a good friendship. It wasn't a good relationship. It wasn't healthy for me. And she complains about her parents being divorced and her being adopted. Now, I understand that life is a little difficult for you when you're adopted because you don't know your parents there's a lot of other stuff I don't know about. I've never been adopted. I live with my birth mother, so I don't know what the feeling is. I don't know my father, my biological dad. I don't know him. His name is Dwayne Barclay. Never met him, but so I kind of know some of the feeling, but I don't know it all. So, just the problem is that she talks about killing herself. She talks about cutting. She talks about how sad her life is, but she tells everybody. If you're one of those people that is telling everybody, then you really do have a problem. It's not that you're sad and you need a way to get out of it. You're telling everybody because you need attention. It's a cry for attention. If you really are sad and you're cutting yourself or you want to kill yourself, you try as hard as you can to not tell as many people. Or nobody for that matter. You just do it. I'm not saying that you should never do it. Don't do it because I can guarantee you, hi, you're beautiful. Okay? Somebody in this world loves you. Don't hurt yourself. Don't kill yourself. Don't leave this earth. Because if you were put on this earth, there is a damn good reason you were put on this earth. And I can fucking guarantee it. Maybe nobody has told you that yet. But you need to realize that. You don't need to hurt yourself. You don't need to leave just because some asshole says you have to leave. Because you don't have to. So I think I've touched on that issue enough for tonight. I think I'll talk about it another time. Maybe we'll delve deeper into it. Maybe I'll show my scars at some point to show you that the imperfections don't mean anything. Nobody's perfect, but you don't need to prove that you have imperfections. You don't need to put cuts into you just to show that. All you need to do is say one cuss word, yell at somebody. That shows you're not perfect. But like I said, nobody's perfect. So if there's something else I need to come up with and talk about, let me know. And we'll do another video soon. I think Crispy might be doing one tomorrow. I'm not really sure. When I get back to Tallahassee, I think I'm going to do a video with a couple of other people. So, well, this was the longest video we've ever done so far. So, I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe. I don't know what side it's on, so I'm just going to point in all directions. And we're eventually going to try and get this a little more professional. I want like an intro and stuff. So, I just don't have the equipment on this laptop to do it. So, that is all. Have a wonderful night.